Yeah, you see, I know, right? I know people jump in the bridge now, but hey, it's only if you pay attention, right? If you don't, if you don't pay attention, you end up like like a bunch of people out there today. But anyways, guys, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Yeah, everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do. The same thing we do every day. First, we look at market performance for the past 24 hours. Right after that, we'll check on prices in details, although it's not going to help at all. But hey, and then we'll look at our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? It is so funny, man. It's funny. But anyways, guys, listen. In this journey, okay, we have two types of investors. Two types. Oh, actually, we can say three. Okay, we have the first type of investor that looks at everybody. You come out today, you say, Bitcoin to 300,000. Yay! Everybody and their grandmama start buying. That's the first type of investors. And this kind of people, I call them green candle chasers. Green candle chasers in a way of that they don't do research. They don't look at, okay, why is he talking about this? Why is it? No. All they see, hey, like for example, meme coins. Shiba Inu did this, and somebody comes out with Pepe. Yeah, Pepe is gonna do the same thing. I'm going in. They don't care about the fundamentals. They don't care about even when it is written in bright black and white letters saying it has no value, but yet they're going to pour all their life savings in it. Okay, that's the first type of investors. Second type of investors, they are the careful ones. Careful ones in a sport, like in the point of one, they know the bull cycle, right? They know the bull cycle is 4 years. They only want to make money when the market goes up, and they are very careful. They have a tight, very how do I do it? Like for example, if they are trading on leverage, they have a very, very tight stop loss that even if the price drops 3%, they get triggered. They're out of the market. You know, those are the second type of people. The third type of people is different. Like first of all, which again, I consider myself as a third type. I don't know which one you are going to be, but the third type of people is you sit there and you look at an asset. Look at an asset and you go, okay, this year is going to go up. That's great. I like that. But the question is, where is it going to be in 5 to 10 years? Where is it going to be? It's like you looking at not just crypto, stocks, precious metals, things like that. You start looking at them like, okay, this company right now, it is sitting at this, let's say for example, $300 billion in a market cap, and you buy them stocks and you go, okay, stocks move slow, but what is it going to be in the next 5 years? What's the probability of it being at one, let's say instead of 300 billion, it's going to be over there close to 900 billion? What's the probability? And then you start looking at, okay, for it to get there, what does it need to do? Do they need to innovate? Do they need to do this? You start to look into, go into that rabbit hole, investigating everything. And when you find out about everything you need to know, then you go like, okay, I think I'm going to bet on that horse. Then you invest. People like me, we don't just invest first. We look at things, play out all the hypotheses, you know, listen to the good side, the bad side, and then make a decision out of it. Okay? That is the problem that most people don't do. If you've been following my channel, I've been telling you time after time, this this bull run is gonna get controlled by macroeconomic. I've been saying it, and everybody and their grandmama been bashing me about it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't do this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just here like just laughing at it, okay? Because again, look at what's happening around you. The bull run is going to depend a lot on the macroeconomy, right? And because of that, Bitcoin is not going to perform like we all know. It's not going to do that. Bitcoin is going to be picking up the scraps of what the macroeconomy drops. As a matter of fact, look at gold. Gold is still shooting up. I mean, like, it is insane to look at that chart. And that's why guys, I keep saying it. When that chart of gold tops out, the crash is going to be epic. It's going to be epic. So yeah, everybody else keeps saying that. Oh yeah, this and again, look, it's no longer like it was before. You and me, miners, and a few of retails buying and selling Bitcoin. Now, the government, institution, everybody and their grandmama, they have their hands in that cookie jar. Everybody. Look at how they are manipulating the price left and right. Okay, so when you sit back and you think about it, and you start looking at what's going on with the macroeconomy, like for example, people throwing stones at each other is going to determine a lot on what happened to the macroeconomy. Because we know, like, yeah, Putinicious doesn't listen and is trying to do something else. Therefore, every other country bothering Ukraine right now, everybody's getting their broomsticks ready. so yeah, that's what's going on over there. And again, the most vicious part of it is that even when you see it happening and you tell people like, hey, pay attention right there, they are not looking at. You remember a couple of months ago when I was telling you guys about the Bank of Japan, and I was telling you guys like, hey, pay attention to the banking, because once the banks start to collapse, that's when macroeconomy is going to show the teeth, right? I did talk about that on this channel. Now you're looking at Bitcoin dropping today, and everybody else, they are busy looking left and right, doing this and that, instead of looking at the right thing. The right thing is the banking system. The banking system in the United States is taking a hit right now because, as you guys can see, they are all transitioning. Okay, they are transitioning from the normal banking like you and I know into the blockchain banking. That's where they're going. That's what's happening. And the reason why, if you look at it again, why is the banking collapsing? Like I told you guys, rate cuts are not going to be the same. Are not going to be the same. Normally, when you do rate cuts, they usually print money, and that money goes to the banks. Now, look at it today. Why are the banks collapsing? No money was printed. Right? Because the US right now, we are facing a serious issue. Should we let the banking collapse? Okay, we can fix that later. Or should we be printing money and risk the movement that they have already started, that people are trying to drop the dollar to go to somewhere else? And that's why you see the gold still rising, because people are saying like, okay, you know what, we better hold on to gold to keep our assets and stuff like that versus the US dollar. Therefore, when you start putting 2 and 2 together, Trumpicious Margex is not stupid. Trust me. He's not stupid. A lot of people think that, excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. A lot of people think that Trumpicious is asking for rate cuts. That way they can print more money. No, that's not the reason. The reason why he's asking for interest rates to drop is like we talked about here many times. If you drop the interest rate, it will attract a lot of borrowers. People are going to want to borrow the US dollar. And the more US dollar you borrow, okay, what will happen is that the supply outside will shrink. That's the opposite of what people are expecting, that money will be printed. No, they are trying to shrink the supply by you lower interest rates. People are going to borrow it more, and that they fix that one problem, inflation problem. They fix it. But the problem here is that, one, who is going to borrow? And if they do borrow, where are they going to invest it? Because everybody and their grandmama outside, okay, you have Japan economy already like screaming for help. You have Chinese economy doing the same thing. Europe doing the same thing. So where are the people going to invest this money? Worst, if you print it, now you created double of the problem. You're now in double trouble that you cannot even do anything about it. But now you go. That's when you come in and you look at what's going on, start to think, okay, I'm buying treasury bonds. I don't know about you guys, but I've been buying those things. You start to think about it. The US is a superpower. In the next 3 to 4 years, where is the dollar going to be? Even if the dollar goes down, where is the US treasury going to be? You understand? That's when you start to think about it. Versus everybody, like the first type of people, market drop. Oh yeah, everybody's selling. I'm selling. And there they go. The second type of people. Oh crap, Bitcoin is going. We are out of the market. It's done. And instead of paying attention to your own surroundings, instead of doing that, like you're supposed to know. Like in my mind, I have two type of investments. The first one, which is the short term, like I always tell you guys, like for Kaspa, for example, short term, Kaspa is going to make me money. And long term, I do have those that I want to keep. Not that I won't keep them forever, but I'm thinking about, okay, 5 to 10 years from now, where can this asset be? I keep them. As a matter of fact, that's why I think I showed you guys not long ago. I have 2 sets of Tangent wallets. 2 sets. Okay, we do have this one, okay, which is for short term, and I do have this one, which is long term. You see, those are 2 kind of assets. On the short term one, you keep assets like let's say XRP, like what, Luna Classic. There's a bunch of them that I keep for my short term coins that I'm not going to hold after this bull run. I'm not going to hold them. I'm getting rid of them. On the long term Tangent wallet, that's when you start keeping things like Kaspa, which I plan to hold for 10 plus years. Depends on how the market does. You keep some like Bitcoin, which I plan to hold, let's say for the next bull run. Let's see. If the hype is still there, we keep it. If not, yeah, we get rid of it. So yeah, you need to know what you want, how you want to do these things, because at the end of the day, the decision that you make right now will depend on what your plan is. We've said it here time after time. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. It's that simple. It's that simple. That's why when the market is going down like this, people who has been studying the stuff, they've been keeping an eye on stuff, we are not panicking. We are not panicking. Yeah, it's a bad thing that people are losing money. I lost money. But again, that has to be the kind of things when you look at it, you be like, okay, if I'm going to buy coins on spot, okay, I know I cannot lose those coins. If you're going to leverage trade, you should use money you're not going to be crying if you lose it. Money you are willing to throw away. That's the money you should use in leverage trading. But you see people like, okay, the first type of people, when they leverage trade, they don't look. They don't care about anything else but the price. And that's when they enter and they lose the money, guess what? They begin to cry about it. The second type of people, they all know like, okay, Bitcoin is going to go up, but what about a hiccup? What about a hiccup? If there's a hiccup like what just happened the other day, then what? See, like the other guy was telling me the other day, talking about, yeah, you got liquidated. No, not putting stop loss is something that doesn't work. And I just started laughing. And I asked him, I said, okay, how many times in the last bull run have you had this kind of event? That the market just goes, because Bitcoin went from 125, 120 something, all the way to $103,000 in less than 15 minutes. How many times did he see this happen in the past 5 years or 10 years? See, I would say once or twice, right? But how many times do you see Bitcoin go down 5 grand and back up again? So which one will you take? I would rather play with no stop loss, knowing that even price dropping like it did is not something that happens often. But price dropping gradually, like liquidating a lot of people, that's something that happens almost every day. So yeah, you have your strategy. I have my strategy. The problem is people don't think before they even do it. They don't. They don't look at everything else. Like right now, banking crisis happening. Bitcoin is dropping. Unfortunately, because of Bitcoin is dropping and people's mentality is weak, they are going to be dropping their altcoins too. Although, like even today, I still cannot figure out why do people sell their altcoins just because Bitcoin is dropping. If everybody holds their alts, Bitcoin can drop if it wants to drop. Okay, sooner than later you will come back up, right? So why do you sell your altcoins? Again, green candle chasers, right? That's what it is. One thing again, like most people are not paying attention to, is also going to be about the fact that Kaspa is setting its own bull run. It is setting it up. Right now, it is still behaving like any other normal altcoins because Kaspa is still building. Kaspa is still coming up. It is still coming up. It's still coming. You know, we're still having the V-Procs being built. We're still having everything else being built on it. I will say it again. Watch and see Kaspa when the full ecosystem is live. You see now you're looking at Bitcoin cycle, right? That everything follows Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. I think in the near future, it is going to be the Kaspa cycle. That's what I think it's going to be. People are going to follow the way Kaspa moves. And again, pay attention to macroeconomic. How many times have I said that today? Because now, next month, we have the ISO 20022. We talked about this yesterday, right? You're going to see Kaspa and Quant move opposite of Bitcoin very soon. You will see. Because again, once banks that are really hurting right now because of the situation that is at hand, once they start using stable coins, okay, they need the overledger, like we've said. Overledger leads, it will lead them to buy more Quant. Buying more Quant will lead them to supply shock. Supply shock is going to lead to what? Price going up. It's that simple. And if you ask me on Kaspa, we've said it here before. Kaspa is fast, decentralized, and secure. Okay? And what do banks need? Exactly those three things. Exactly that. Because, hey, if I'm going to send you, let's just say, if I want to use everyday transaction, I'm not going to sit there and wait for Bitcoin 10 minutes for the block to be processed. I'm not going to sit there and waste my time for Solana. What if Solana crashes? We already know that Solana usually crash. Usually do. Okay, you go to the store, you go pay for stuff. The store owner, they haven't seen the money. You have your money have left your wallet. So who is at fault here? Those things are going to start being looked at even more and more. Therefore, for me, I will stay in Kaspa first before I go anywhere else. I will sit in Kaspa. Because again, everybody and their grandmama is not paying attention to it yet. When time comes, it will happen just like, you remember when Bitcoin came out, finally everybody and their grandmama was rooting for Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin is the best, blah, blah, blah. Ethereum came out. What happened? Ethereum was the first programmable money. The things that Bitcoin should have done, right? But they couldn't do it. Everybody, yeah, I'm not touching that thing. I don't care about this. You get it. You heard excuses. They call Ethereum every name on the book except handsome. Okay? They call it every name in the book. Until it did not take them 2 years. Ethereum 2015 to 2017. Go look at the price of Ethereum in 2017. Did you see? It didn't take them 2 years. And here we are when you compare that to Kaspa. Kaspa has been out for a little over 2 years now. People still crying about it, blah, 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 until they really see the power of what Kaspa can do. When people start to do that, oh yeah, you're going to see the price of Kaspa. That's what I'm telling you. Kaspa getting the listings on Binance and blah, blah, blah. The joke is out now. We all know what Binance is doing. We all know. So for me, it doesn't depend on the listings neither. It depends on the ecosystem finishing. Once they finish what they're doing, you're about to see price of Kaspa start to run. So it's up to you. Do you want to take the risk or you don't want to take it? It's not up to me or anybody. If you look at the broader market and you try to trade Kaspa, looking at the broader market, and you feel like, yeah, I'm going to long it or I'm going to short it, whatever you want to do, you have to look at what are the factors that are moving the price right now. Because honestly speaking, Kaspa is not moving itself because the ecosystem is not there yet. It's not yet completed. We just started Kasplex. So Kaspa, whether we like it or not, is going to follow the broader market. I can tell you this, Kaspa is going to do like it did the last bear market. I think Kaspa is going to be reversing. That's why I keep saying it here. Kaspa is going to be running in 2026. Because right now, if you look at the roadmaps, everything else will be coming out in 2026. And you're going to see Kaspa running like a mad dog. So yeah, you can sit there and cry about it, or you can make a move right now. That's up to you. Right? It's up to you. I buy my coins on spot, and I play with leverage. Leverage is like, yeah, I can lose that money. I don't really care about that. Or things can reverse tomorrow. Bitcoin starts to shoot. Kaspa starts to run. Like we said, if Kaspa hits 6.5 cents, there is over $40 million in liquidations that is going to happen. And what do you think these market makers usually do? Those little bastards are going to move it. They are going to move it because on the downside, there's not much liquidity. On the upside, because everybody and their grandmama right now is shorting Kaspa and all other assets. They are shorting it. What do you think they're going to do? They are about to reverse Bitcoin to the upside. And once Bitcoin starts to move, everybody and their grandmama coin is going to move with it. Now, question is again, what is your plan? What is your plan? You plan to cry with the market, or you plan to change your life? Because trust me, there is nothing better. I don't know about you. When I look at my son, look at my children, the smile on their face when something goes better for the entire family, that is the icing on the cake. Listening to my mother's voice change from being worried to relaxing. That, my friends, that is priceless. And now imagine in the next 5 years, you go from living in a 2-bedroom house to a 5 or 6 bedroom house. Move all your family in there. Imagine that. Imagine you driving a normal car, okay? In the next 5-6 years, you go on driving the high-end Mercedes-Benz or whatever. Imagine that life. It's not impossible. It is not. It's very possible, but everything depends on how this works. That's how it depends. Like, you see people, oh yeah, look at the entire market is going down. We thought this. It doesn't work like that. And we've been singing about it here. Watch the macro. Watch the macroeconomy. Watch the macro. Now everybody and their grandmama is throwing stones at each other. Who knows? Tomorrow, if they stop throwing stones, guess what the market is going to do? Up we went. All this coiling that is happening right now, I'm telling you, all this coiling that the macroeconomy is causing, this compression that is causing right now, once it blows, you're about to see Bitcoin at that $150,000, $160,000. Then you will see Kaspa run anything from where we are right now to $3. Anything in between that, in a very short time, you're about to see. So yeah, instead of crying about it, make your moves. Like I said, I don't know how you invest. My investments are different. I invest long term and short term. Short terms, yeah, like I show you my two tangible wallets, they're there. Long term, I am going to become a multi-millionaire because yeah, you look at Kaspa today, people laugh about it. People don't understand what it is until time comes, okay? Time comes when Kaspa starts to move. And then institutions starts to come in. ETFs here, staking there, blah, 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 over there. Before you know it, Kaspa is going to reach up there. $1 trillion, $2 trillion, or even more. Because whoever thought that gold could reach $30 trillion? Whoever thought that? Nobody, right? Now, innovation always wins. Trust me, innovation always wins. It is going to happen like people people who dislike, oh yeah, yeah man, it won't pass Bitcoin, it won't pass Ethereum, it won't. Once the time comes, you're about to see this thing head up there. $50, $100, $200, you're about to see. And what people don't understand is like, for a coin to get that much, it depends on the circulating supply. Because once this ecosystem goes live, you're about to start hearing, oh, stake your coin here, do this there, and all that stuff will reduce the supply. Again, where do you want to be when that happens? Are you going to sit here crying about price, or are you going to sit there trying to make haste before the rain falls? Where are you going to sit? Now is the time. I'm telling you, that is the biggest. You think like you thought 2008 was wealth transfer. This one happening right now in front of your eyes is the biggest one in all history. If you don't grab it, you are going to regret it. It's that simple. You are going to regret it. Me, I don't have time to be looking at price. I have a long positions open already. If I lose it, I lose it. But hey, on the meantime, I am buying on spot because I'm playing the lottery with a leverage position anyways, right? And I'm buying on spot. Every time. You do not want to sit there and wait, guys. That is the simple truth about it. You don't want to sit and wait, because the more you do, this market that is going down right now gradually is going to reverse before you even know it. It's going to do. Today we saw Trumpicious and Zelensky's sitting over there, you know, signing papers. Something's about to go down. Like I was telling you guys, you see the gold price, gold is shooting up, and Trumpicious is saying nothing about it. This guy must know something that we don't know. He must know something that we don't know. Just watch and see. Question again, what are you doing about it? Are you sitting crying, or are you making moves? What are you doing? You can't leverage right now because, oh yeah, the price is going down. What about spot? Accumulate on your spot. Buy more on your spot. Because I do remember Kaspa 20 cents. Everybody was crying for a 5-cent Kaspa, right? Now you have a 5-cent Kaspa. Oh man, it's going down. Oh yeah. Buy as much as you can right now. Because again, we are lucky that big money is not in there yet. Retails are not in there yet. Kaspa has not gone mainstream. When all this happens, yeah, you will understand the difference between khaki and leather. The opportunity is leaving. Instead of crying, make a move. That's what it is. Like that beautiful girl, you're over there still like making calculations in your mind, and before you know it, another guy walks in and sweeps her away. Who is to blame? Yourself. So yes, make a move right now. Do not wait. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. And to do that, we need our good friend Crypto Bubbles. Ooh wee. oh wee. My God, money is gonna trickle down, right? Ooh wee. I told you, right? Bitcoin goes, altcoins go. Bitcoin pumps, altcoins pump. Money is not going to trickle down. Okay, so anyways, for the past hour we saw a little bit of movements, and you can see, yeah, and I keep telling you, this COAI, stay away from that shit, bro. They're gonna rock pull you. Stay away from it. Okay, if you look at it, look at that. Wow, nah, stay away from it. Something smells fishy with it. Anyway, let's look at KAS, King Kaspa. For the past hour, 1% down, 8.1% down on the day, 30.2% down on the week, 39.8% down on the month, and 61% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.37 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $133.12 million. Wow, that's a lot of Kaspa. That's a lot of money. Anyways, like, we go try Quant, the Banker's coin, sorry. Banker's coin, we have laying flat the last hour, 6.2% down on the day, 18.5% down on the week, 18.9% down on the month, and 22.2% up on the year. sitting at a market cap of $1.17 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $33.42 million. Okay, we're gonna look at cubic, high risk, high reward. What do we have? 0.6% down the last hour, 6.2% down on the day, 11.8% down on the week, 30.1%, oh wow, 29.8% down on the month, and 11.8% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $178.29 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $4.46 million. I'm trying to find an entry on this cubic. So, but I think I will wait a little bit more. I need an entry on it. I need to put a 50x leverage trade on it. Okay. Now we look at JASMI, JAS, the Japanese Bitcoin. We do have 0.4% down the last hour, 4.9% down on the day, 20.2% down on the week, 31.3% down on the month. And then we have 51% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $461.47 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $48.24 million. Okay, now go look at the Jonathan's Pet Toro Bitcoin, the orange guy. We have 0.5% up the last hour, 2.5% down on the days, 10.9% down on the week, 8.1% down on the month, and 57% up on the year. Now pay attention to that yearly number. Okay, that yearly number is getting to the points that Bitcoin usually start to shoot up. When we get close to that 57, if it goes a little lower, probably 46, but now it is getting close to that yearly number when it usually shoot up. Okay, anyway, sitting at the market cap of $2.12 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $109.72 billion. Now everybody keeps asking, where is the money going that comes from Bitcoin trades? It's simple. Go look at gold. Like I said here many times, gold is the real store of value. When people are afraid of, banks are collapsing, people are about to start throwing stones at each other, blah, 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 to preserve their wealth, gold. This thing they keep telling you, Bitcoin store of value, is just a smoke screen. That's what it is. Go look at the outflows right now. It's that simple, right? Now let's go look at prices in details. Although, like I said, it's useless trying to do TA right now. It's useless. But let's just go look at it just for the fun of it, okay? If you look here, trading view. Oh, come on. Trying to go trading view. This one. There you go. Okay. It needs to update. Excuse me for a second. Okay. Welcome back. Anyways, now, if you see, like I said, Dixie is pumping, it's going up. We're still at 98 points. So yeah, and then you see Bitcoin, unfortunately, going down. Yeah, it is normal because that's what we want to see. We want to see an inverse correlation, right? Dixie up, Bitcoin down. So yeah, everything's still playing normal. If you look at Kaspa, for example, Kaspa now, due to Bitcoin doing its thing, yeah, everybody know Kaspa is going to go down because Bitcoin is going. If you look at a 4 hourly, what do we have? The same thing. Rebound is still free falling because you all know the Toro is doing its thing. So yeah, there is not much to be said here other than just sit tight and wait. Let's see what happens. Okay, so now if you look at it on the daily, let's see if we can find anything different. No, other than like I pointed out yesterday. Okay, look at where the rebound is. Look at where the price. Look at where the moving average and the price. So that distance is way, way too low. Okay, that's the only thing that makes me think like, yeah, we are going to see a bottom anytime soon, very soon, for price to start going up, because price usually get attracted to the moving average. So yeah, let's wait, let's watch and see. On the weekly, let's see on the week what is up there. Nothing more other than you look at it and you zoom it in, you will see as much as they drop the price, look at how quick they always buy it. Look at how quick. So yeah, something tells me again, this manipulation, I don't think it will last long. Whoever that is playing with Bitcoin like this, I don't think they have infinite amount of money. I think they are running out, and before you know it, all this nonsense will stop and the market will resume going up again the way it was. If you ask me, again, I don't think there's much resistance. I think, like for example, on Kaspa, we do have the 12.5 cents. 12.5 cents. Did you see how quick price dropped from 12.5 cents to where we are today? That's exactly how quick it will recover till we hit that 12.5 cents, and after that we do have 15 cents. That's also a major resistance. Right after that, 18, 19 cents, leading to all-time high, which will in turn lead to price discovery. So yeah, I'm sitting tight, just watching the market and laughing at all these people. That's what I'm doing. Now, if you look at QNT, the banker's coin, let's see what we got going on in that camp. The same thing. The charts are eerily similar. Okay, everybody and their grandmama looking about it. I still have my support / resistance right there at that $74-$75. Okay, still right there. But again, if Bitcoin reverses today, all this will be useless. Seriously, it will be. We are going into the weekend, and let's see how things are going to play out from here. But if Bitcoin reverses, it will be useless. If you ask me, we still stand on the same position. Nothing has changed other than prices being manipulated. We do have the same thing. $125 is the major resistance. Okay, see how fast things went from where they were all the way down. See, this also tells you that's how fast they are going to go when things start to go upwards. Okay, on top of that, we have that next month the ISO 20022 is going live. So yeah, it's going to be good for coins like XR, what do you call it? Not XRP. Coins like Quant and the Kaspa. It's going to be good for them. Anyway, let's watch and see. Price action still the same for me. $125 first resistance. After that, 151. Day 4. When we close a daily candle above that, we will start waiting for that 176, then 230, and then all-time high before getting into our price discovery. So nothing much. There's nothing much to be looked at in TA, because right now Bitcoin is free falling. Why? Macroeconomy is free falling. So yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. There is nothing I can do about it other than just sit tight and wait. That's all we can do. Now, if you look at Bitcoin, let's see this one right here. See, that's what's happening. Okay, I kind of blame myself for this, because I had my red line, which was telling me like, yeah. At the back of my head, I knew this price pumping upwards was a fake out. But yeah, I don't know. I think I let myself misled by other stuff, other assumptions. Okay, because when Trumpicious came out and say, "Oh, we're gonna meet with the Chinese president," yeah, I let my guard down. But what's happening right now? That's what I was expecting to happen on the 29th of last month. But anyways, it is what it is, right? There's no need to cry for spilled milk. If you look at Bitcoin right now, you see the ribbon still free falling. Still free falling, still going down there. So let's watch and see. I still think Bitcoin is hunting for that $150,000. I still think it does the same. The ribbon just turned red on the daily. But yeah, the distance between it and the price is too high. I still think, yeah, we might be seeing a reversal very soon here. We might be seeing that happening. So anyways, now looking at it on the weekly, yeah, this is another reason why I'm still bullish on the market, because on the weekly, as you guys can see, ribbon still pointing upwards. You don't even see the moving average any place close enough. The moving average is like $65,000 right now. That's where it is sitting. So yeah, let's watch and see. And then another one that again is like that makes me bullish is the Bitcoin pie, the pie chart. Come on, the pie chart. If you look at the pie chart, price broke below it. Okay, if it breaks below it, a lot of people usually say, yeah, that's the bear market. But now, if you look at this, look at here. Same thing happened here. Price broke below it and then it climbed right above it again before the next up movement started. Because when it broke below it, that was when Bitcoin was sitting at what, $92,000, and it climbed. So yeah, the bull run is not over yet until you see the blue line. You see this blue line up here and the red line up here. They need to converge. Once they converge, red line goes above, blue line goes under, that's when you should start looking for the end of the bull run. Bull run is not over yet. I think all this that is happening right now is because of the macroeconomy. Let's watch what the governments are going to do. Okay, let's watch that, because that is postponing everything else. But I don't think they have long. They don't have long to make a decision on what they want to do. So yeah, for me, I think $150,000, $160,000 might be the top of this bull run, but it's just being delayed slowly and slowly until they are tired of messing around with people. But anyways, yeah. Now let's go look at my positions. You guys already know I'm only holding 2 positions open. I'm trying to watch the market and look for entries probably sometime next week or so. Let's see. I think I will enter positions next week. But it's something that I'm watching and I'm waiting for. Okay. Anyways, but before we do that, please just stick to to spot trading. Do not go to leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. Do not use money you are not willing to lose on leverage trading, my guys. Please don't do this, because again, if you use money that you can't afford to lose, you're going to end up in wreck city. You understand? Please do not use money you are not willing to lose on leverage. Okay? Leverage has that advantage that if things go your way, you will make a lot of money. If they don't, you lose everything. That's why I usually say stick to spot, because even when things don't go your way, at least you still hold your coins, right? So yeah, if you want to try to learn how to leverage trade, down below I do have the links: Bydfi, Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Okay, sign up using those links and they're going to give you free money. Once you get the free money, please practice. Try to turn 20 into a 40, 40 into a 50, 50 into 100. Practice stop losses, scale in, scale out, all that stuff before you start to go with big money. Because if you don't practice, my friend, you are going to become the newest member of Wreck City. That's what's going to happen. They're going to welcome you with two arms open. And trust me, I don't wish that on anybody. I don't. Okay? And if you want to learn how to trade stocks, down below I also have a link to Acorns. Acorns will let you trade stocks and ETFs. It's what I'm using to teach my son how to trade on the market. Because again, the wealth I'm building right now is for the generations behind me. And the earlier they learn how to administer, how to control that wealth, the better. So I'm trying to groom my son, get him ready for the wealth. Okay? Like I said, I didn't come from a millionaire family, but a millionaire family is going to come from me. You will see. Okay? So yeah, you can follow the links on Acorn and start trading stocks and ETFs. They're going to give you $5 if you follow the link that I posted below. Anyways, now let's go look at my position. Like I said, I only have 2 of them open right now. First of all, it's going to be on Bydfi that I have quant open. And as you can see, let's refresh that. My overall now is sitting at $6,000, okay? Because the market is going down. I know a lot of people are going to ask, why? Hey, I trade at 50x. I am an aggressive trader. When the market goes down, my position move down aggressively. When the markets go up, my position go up aggressively. So yeah, I am 40% down, which is $3,500, okay? And you guys can pause it and you can look at the numbers if that's what you're interested in doing. Now, let's go to the second one. It's going to be on Phemex. That was a position that is a Kaspa position, okay? Right now, I am sitting my overall $1,600 approximately, okay? If you look at my contracts, you will see that here, position is barely breaking even, which is 6%, which is $75 or something like that. That's what it is. The same thing. I trade at 50x. I don't. I am a very aggressive trader. I've shown you guys the reasons here why I do that. Okay, I don't use stop loss. That's me. Anyways, now let's go. Last but not the least, let's go look at my son's account on Acorn. Okay. Acorn, that's what I'm teaching him. Like I said, teaching him how to trade stocks and ETFs. Okay, the market doing bad today. Boy, I ain't doing bad. The boy is not doing bad. His account has been growing, 335.42. That's my boy right there. He's doing pretty good. I like that. Seriously, I do. He's doing pretty good. That is something that, wow. Now, this is something I wanted to show you guys, okay? Let's just say he does not, if he does not touch this money and he just keeps on investing it and doing that, Look at that. By the time he is 40 years old, the age that I'm right now, by the time he's 40 years old, his account will be worth almost $500,000. See? Right there. By the time he's 40 years old, let's just say if he just keeps investing the way he's doing right now, not big money, it's not even like putting in a lot of money in it, just a little bit. All he's doing is putting in $30 of his allowance every week. That's what he's doing. Okay, so let's see. By the time he's this is there. How much is this? $132. Let's see. 132. Let's see. Wow, look at that. $20,000 is just crazy. This is how crazy this thing can grow. This is how crazy it can grow. And imagine, this is just guys, this is just something. He's just putting it. Let's just say he keeps on putting $30 every week. That's what is going to grow. Imagine when he has a job and now he can now put in more money in it. Imagine you putting in $1,000 every week in it. My gosh. But anyways, yeah, those are the potential. So yeah, look at this. Let's look at here to see how he's distributing his stuff. He's up today. Let's see, 1.64%. Yeah, I like that. And even though when you look at that, his investment, okay, S&P 500, man, I don't know why he likes to keep this IJR. I don't understand. Yesterday, I was so tired from work that we didn't talk about it. But yeah. But one thing I saw him doing that also I like is that the IXUS, he's increased his holdings on there. So it's $81 on there, which is pretty good. It is pretty good. The international company stock. So yeah, he's really getting in there. Like, wow. I like that move though, but the IJR is the only one I still don't understand why he's doing it. But well, yesterday we were supposed to talk about it, but I was so tired from work I went to sleep. I didn't ask him. But I like it. At least he's making moves, right? On the bonds, we have AGG and ISTB. Okay. He hasn't added the other one yet. I showed him the ones I'm dealing with, but he still hasn't. I guess I'll have to explain to him why I want him to invest. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm trying to make him to look into things like iShare and swaps and IES, something like that. Short terms. Let's say also look into short term, the 3 to 7 years bonds and stuff like that. But I understand him. I have to explain to him why those are good and those are not good. From so far, I am impressed because like at his little brain, his little age, he's managed to come so far. And I like the chart. Look at the chart. It is like upwards. Like he is pretty doing good. Look at that. We're going upwards. There's no downwards. So yeah, I remember when we started this a couple of weeks ago, which again, I still think is a good thing we started because he is at least now learning how to do this. Okay, when he's old enough, he will be putting more money into it, and the more successful he is going to be. So yeah, this is the time you're supposed to start teaching your next generation how to invest. Okay. Anyways, guys, excuse me for a second. Anyways, guys. Yeah, there you have it. Macroeconomy, like I said, it's going to control. If you don't pay attention to macro, you are going to lose a lot of money. Is that easy? Okay. If you don't know what stocks to look at, things like I usually tell him, I say, hey, go to ChatGPT, look at stocks. Don't just take the stocks that I'm trading. Go look at stocks. Go over there. I give him homework every day. Tell me what this is about. Tell me what that is about. He start learning about it, and before you know it, hey, they say apple doesn't fall far from a tree. He's gonna be better than me. I guarantee you that. I'm gonna make him better than me. Like I said, if a millionaire family, if I didn't come from a millionaire family, a millionaire family is gonna come from me. My son is gonna be better than me. But anyways, yeah, today that's all I have for you guys. So please, just because the market is falling does not mean you should just give up. Keep on grinding and you are going to be happy with the results. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. please don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers, okay? Don't forget to like and comment. I am interested in knowing what you think about everything we talked about today. And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly will can see these videos and the family can grow. You never know what you're going to learn from a stranger, right? Until I see you in my next one, please, guys, take very good care of yourselves, okay? Bye-bye.